funny. It's on Girls and Gods in Chestnut. It's called The Lounger. The Lounger at Luke and Boring. Also do type small and heavy stuff. So I used to write a lot of like sad poems and distraught on the inside poems. But mainly now I write love poems.
Yeah!
Alright, so I'm going to do a love poem, and then I've been doing this like venue thing where I show up early and write a poem, and half the time they're terrible, but hopefully this next one won't be. This first one though is my love poem. Have you ever noticed that your hair shares the same hues of color as granules of sand, filled blonde, brown, and red, which cascade rays of the sun? It transcends down, closing upon night like eyelids, waking up, brushing dust from my eyes, only to open and find you. Sailing any ocean could have been a great journey. To fall in your sea, no need for these lungs to breathe, washing up on shores from the deep worth believing. Laying my back on your strawberry blonde, gazing to skies, seeing faith beyond cumulus. Speaking of skies, I would travel the glistened light through your eyes, unblinded the luminous shooting of stars, which we speak wishes to. Gathering stardust that fell from your trail, just to find a happy thought to dive into. The ground beneath me, reaching roots deep enough to discover the seed of fields that sway past our eye beams when laying flat. Feeling the wind carry dust of harvest, I reach out for the grain, whether the sand or the wheat, place it between these two fingers, mill to a powder just to press your autumn colors through the layers of skin. Wondering if I could count all the little spots which decorate your body. Connect lines from 1 to a trillion. Fill in, connect the dots from you to my pen. I have never drawn in these kind of tones as you stare back at me. Leaving emerald forests cascading with fire. Getting lost on your path, viewing the woman I want to climb onto. This hold shakes as I feel every curved hand hold upon your skin, every muscle connecting to the bones of your landscape, feeling my hands turn to glue. When we met, I didn't know I'd find something to cling to and hold on a shelf, or letting go would leave me in a place unwanted. Did you know that neither of us have nails? As if we have this awful habit of biting them, or perhaps it's the fact that we've learned to hold on to something so hard that the calcium of our bones became jealous of the powder we rubbed in. No longer unwanted, I feel more conviction in your inhale, exhale than the romance of desert winds. And I felt the air from your breath. When you left it, I took it, reached the pockets of my chest, feeling life to be sent out with the tools I used to view you. It's about this time the horizon came back from sleep. Rays cast down, wrapped around shoulders, washing of shades from the palette of our dreams, which split through clouds like the corners of my mouth when I speak to you. I'll always be your keepsake. Dangle me from a string, wear it across your neck so I can feel your beat. Reached out my pointed finger as you see the sunrise, and I whispered, that is me. And have no worries of overcasts or storms which pass through, no matter if the air is chilled or caught in the sandstorm which paints the sky autumn red, I'll always be there. Through orbits which transcend this incarnation, I'll be there. From the moment I rise to the moment I set, I'll be there. When viewing that shooting night sky, just think of me around the bend as I'll be there. You feel me, warming skin from the night. This time I reach out my hand, rub the dust from your eyes, viewing something more than a world before me, wondering, wanting to know, what is she?